Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome to King of the Ring Bracket 3. We're going to be on YouTube tonight. I mean, you guys can sort of guess that as you're watching on YouTube. But yeah, we're moving from Twitch just for one night only. Don't fear, it's not something permanent. Just a move that we had to make to get the show going. Harper is going to be coming out first. Very excited to see how he will do in round 1 of King of the Ring, obviously. We've had 2 nights of King of the Ring already, all on Twitch. Make sure you check it out if you haven't. They will be uploaded to YouTube in good time. I think we're going to upload round 1. When round 1 is fully complete, we'll upload like a highlight show. Just in case, there are a few people who aren't on the Twitch or don't use Twitch and, want to sort of cash in on the action. Don't worry, we're going to show you everything. But yeah, Harper, one of the newer cats here in SCW. What a way to prove yourself, King of the Ring round 1. So we're majorly buzzed for this. Harper is going to be going against Chemical Kev though, and look how buzzed Kev is today. This guy's came straight from the post office. He's been shipping some chemicals and he is ready to go and put on a show. Sprints into the ring does Kev. He's got no time to waste. Kev though, quite the gimmick, quite the persona here at SCW. No one really takes him seriously. Obviously last week against Josh Valentine, they put on a hell of a display. One of the greatest fights we've had over at Mayhem, especially in Season 2. Absolutely breaking up the barricade, cost us quite a bit of money. But yeah, in case you do not know the rules, KO and submission. You may think that these guys get knocked out within 5 minutes. They look a bit tired. They are tired. They've just come from a hell of a pay-per-view Festive Frenzy. They're having weekly fights as well. All of these wrestlers are absolutely knackered at the moment. Are we going to give them a break? Of course we are. It's Christmas. Christmas is coming up. There's always room for a break. But Cheese has been thinking about potentially doing a Christmas Rumble. I know there's a lot of people backstage at the moment. I may organise something. But I don't know. I've got my WhatsApp open as well in case, Jay O'Grady or Amber Cassidy decide to hit me up and try and cash in their golden contract tonight. Submission here from Harper. Kev managing to get out of that pretty quickly there. Kev obviously the absolute tree trunk. 7'2". 240 pounds of just pure Kevness. Look at him launching. Well, he's going to launch Harper. No, he's just going to body press Harper like it's nothing. The height advantage, obviously the reach advantage right now from Chemical Kev is definitely something that we can notice straight off the bat here. And that's the thing about King of the Ring. You're not going to see any 205s going against 205s. That's it. Flex it, Kev. Flex it. You're not going to see, weight classes. It's not done by weight classes. This is done by just brutality. There is no logic. Put 2 guys in a cage and see what happens is the only logic I have. Now Kev here with the punches. Picking Harper up. Slamming him straight down to the canvas. Harper quick with the feet. A lot of back and forth between the 2 at the moment. Nasty kick there to the midsection. Cheese has had a cold for the last 2 weeks, so if I do sound a bit bunged up, I do apologise. Probably the longest cold I've had in my entire life, but we'll ignore that. We move. Harper now back up to his feet and gonna take Kev all the way to the corner into that top turnbuckle there. Not sure why it's got lightning on it. Something to do with Alex Storm or maybe the debut of Nathan Thunder. Harper climbing up. Turning around. Splash straight onto Kevin. Obviously a pinfall's not going to do anything here, so just flex on him a bit. That's all we got to do right now, just flex on him. Harper trying to get something off, but Kev, one in the chamber, managing to turn it around. Oh no! Landing beautifully there. the chemical of castration. Harper really wanted to try and get back in this match ASAP. Not a 2-minute squash match like we saw a few times in night 1 of King of the Ring. This one going down to the wire. Another submission here from Harper. Trying to put Kev down, and I think it's done. Is it done? Yeah. Harper advances then to round 2. Kev tapping out. Not a sign that we're usually familiar with, Kev tapping out, but there we go. Nice bit of candy on the screen. You know, because candy is what you want. If there's anything you want the background to be on SCW, you want it to be a bunch of fucking candy, don't you? But yeah, congratulations to Harper Pierce, obviously moving forward in the competition to round 2. Commiserations, of course, to Chemical Kev. I know Kev, this guy can get on with it. This guy can move forwards. It's good, though, for a new guy in this industry to put his name on the map. Harper doing just that tonight, so congratulations. We'll be moving on to match 2. Right, so it is time to get match 2 of 5 underway tonight. Apologies again for my cold. I don't want to be like buffed up and sniffing and everything on mic. I'm trying to keep it as low-key as I can, but the show must go on, so we keep moving forwards. Brian Dallas signed to Mayhem recently. Obviously had quite the rocky road, was one of the best, one of the most established Warzone wrestlers. Took time away from SCW, I believe he went to tour in Japan, done a few things with WWE. He's been moving, he hasn't been sat down, wallowing in his own self-pity. This guy has got up and fought, and he's back here at SCW, back here at Mayhem, and hoping to try and cause a little bit of mayhem himself. But I know that there's a bit of a rivalry between him and Brian. Heartache obviously picking up the W in their last bout, but I think Dallas wants to try and get one back here. He knows what's coming, but yeah, Dallas walk into the ring. Coming up next, I believe, will be the debut. May not be the debut, he may have had a match on Crash Course before now. If so, I do apologise. There's a lot of new people recently, it's hard to remember. Got a bit of a Josh Valentine sort of vibe going on, but this guy, Nathan Thunder, obviously was scheduled to perform on Friday night. The King of the Ring third bracket has been obviously postponed, as you know, until right now, tonight. So I suppose that must have affected the wrestler's mentality a little bit, getting ready for a fight just for it to be postponed a couple of days. It's happened to me before, and it does affect you. You know, you're fully right. You know when fight night is, and then it switches up on you. It can confuse you. It can throw you off a little bit. But cage has been dropped. The fight has been started. Brian Dallas, Nathan Thunder, the, I suppose, sort of vet now against the new guy. But the interesting thing about Dallas is he's been in Nathan's position as a new guy. Apart from Nathan's in the deep end. You know, he hasn't been given a paddle to float on. You know, he hasn't been given those armbands. He hasn't been brought in and, you know, taught the way. He's been thrown straight to the sharks, Nathan. There is no development brand at the moment. You have to go straight against the vets of the sport. You have to go for the big titles right away. There is no sitting down and, you know, wallowing through it. It's straight away for Nathan. Dallas had a different introduction into SCW. It was a lot more calm for Dallas. He didn't have to worry about going against the greatest. But this is the best thing about King of the Ring. Even if there was a development brand, it wouldn't matter. Everyone goes against everyone. Brand versus brand sometimes. We love to see it, and we're seeing it right now, technically. Dallas going to try and go for a submission early on Nathan Thunder. I've noticed there's a lot of themes of, you know, bad weather, whether thunder, storm, lightning, you know, I don't know what it is. I suppose it's sort of aggressive, innit? You think of thunder, you think of lightning, you think loud, impactful, scary potentially if you're afraid of storms. I don't know who is, but you know, it may count to some people out there, but I know it brings a fear into some names for sure. But yeah, Nathan busted up pretty quickly in this matchup. 2 of the Queen of the Ring fights will be taking place a little bit later on tonight. Rumours, as I said, of a Christmas Rumble. And obviously, I hope you guys enjoyed Festive Frenzy. It took place last weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I think I already spoke about who won the case, Jay obviously and Amber Cassidy, but make sure you check that pay-per-view out. One of my personal favourites. Had such a wide variety of fights, I would say, that pay-per-view. There was a lot of different weight classes going against each other, a lot of people we haven't seen go against each other before. You know, we had DJ and Jet, a spear quickly from Nathan Thunder. DJ and Set for the TV... DJ and Jet for the TV Championship. The Women's Championship as well, Priscilla with a random cash-in halfway through the show, making Jazz fight twice in one night. A lot happened on that pay-per-view. No cash-ins as of yet, though. I know that Jay O'Grady's in the building. We've seen Jay O'Grady tonight, and he's not fighting. He knows that Gus is. Is Jay going to possibly poke his head through? I was thinking this last night when Gus was against LC, but maybe Jay, maybe Amber are they're gonna sit on it, but don't sit on it for too long is all I say. We saw what happened when Priscilla sat on her case for too long. Everyone almost forgot about it, and she didn't even end up getting the W, which must have been quite frustrating. Dallas now looking for an interesting hold here. All the blood's going to rush to the head of Nathan Thunder very quickly. He's going to want to get out of this or tap out. You do not want to be upside down for too long. And it's sort of fun to watch Dallas. You know, me and Dallas sat next to each other last night, commentated over Festive Frenzy. We've been quite a commentary duo over the last couple of months. And it's been fun, you know, being alongside him. Obviously, former HWA owner. He's had the experience of running the Fed. He knows what it's like, the ins and the outs. So it's good to have that guy, you know, standing next to you, teaching me as well as learning from myself. You know, it's a two-way street. Dallas really going to town on these submissions. He really wants to make his man tap. He's not looking for a KO tonight. He's got Thunder locked in well. Thunder's tapped. It's over. Maybe not the debut that Thunder would have wanted, but look, it's King of the Ring. You're going against 31 wrestlers who have been in this industry for a very, very long time. Do not feel discouraged. Hell of a performance from both of these young lads. Congratulations, of course, to Brian Dallas for picking up the W, advancing to round 2 of King of the Ring. And a lot of people asking when will that start, but it'll be mid-January by the time we get all this done. But yeah, congratulations, of course, Brian Dallas. Let's move on to the next match of the night. Okay then, so here we go. Flair versus Gus. These guys have had a few fights in the past. Flair, obviously, most known for getting the Interstar and Mayhem Championship all in one night. The unification match, which was absolutely crazy. I had a few cats in there. Jeff Saturn, Big Gus, a few of the names in that fight. And Flair was sort of never taken seriously before that moment. He was known as the Joker on commentary, sort of there to have a laugh and never really be serious. He picked up 2 championships in one night, and I feel like that completely changed the way that people look at the character of Flair. They understand that there's a lot more to what meets the eye when it comes to this guy walking out with the bat. I like it. And he knows what he's up against, the world champion here at SCW. And I'm just sat in my box right now, my little, you know, announcer's table, and I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see my man O'Grady. And I feel like I'm going to be waiting every day until it happens. On every single show, I'm going to be expecting it. You have to be on the edge of your seat, ready for anything right now. Big Gus obviously feeling very pumped up. No championships obviously at King of the Ring. We're not focused on what you have. We're not focused on what's around your waist. There's only one thing you can brag about when you're inside this cage. The one thing you can brag about is pretty damn simple. King of the Ring. Zack Seidel, the only man really who can brag about it at the moment. Nurse Karen, obviously the former Queen of the Ring. Not sure how she's doing or where she is these days. Wish her well, of course. But yeah, like I said, Flair has that experience. He knows what it's like to beat Gus. Will he be able to use that to his advantage? Gus, I feel like Gus is going to be giving everything half at the moment. Because like I touched upon with Jay, he knows that Jay's watching. He knows that Jay's waiting for a moment of weakness. Although, you could argue the fact that technically Jay may not cash in for the World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe O'Grady wants the Interstar, I doubt it. Maybe he wants to go to Mayhem again and get the Mayhem Championship. A lot of possibilities. And ask yourself this, tell me in chat right now, where would you cash in? If you were given that golden contract, that one opportunity, that lucky shot, as Logan Paul would say, where would you cash in? Spine buster there from Big Gus. Sending echoes through this arena there. And Gus there from the top rope. Flair moving out of the way and feeling pumped up. That's the thing about Flair. He's a great wrestler. Great asset to SCW, but the man gets so distracted so easily. Obviously coming up in a minute 2 of the Queen of the Ring fights. Big Gus going for the run. Nasty punch to follow up, and can you imagine the speed, the strength alone, one of those fists driving to the side of your face, but imagine the speed as well. Imagine him running to you like a fucking gazelle, coming straight to you. That fist, that iron fist. I don't even know how fast that guy was running, I don't want to know. But you'd need 15 aspirins and an ice cold glass of water to try and get over that. Flair there, just punching the back of Gus's legs. Gus selling it very well, to be honest. It didn't look very painful, but Gus making sure the fans appreciate how deadly that move can be, I suppose. And the size difference between these two is something else, isn't it? It's like we've gone to some back alley in somewhere, dodgy in Europe. We're watching a full-on dog go against a little stray cat. Gus doing the vertical. He loves it. He's buzzed. And I feel like there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of anger maybe stored up in Gus. He feels like Flair was half the reason he lost his dominance, I suppose, in SCW. Gus now going to go for the F5. It looks like no, going to go for the submission. We saw this on LC last night. Wasn't enough to get the tap, but he pinned LC straight after it. It got the W. Will it work tonight? Is it going to get Flair to tap out? Flair managing to outlast Gus in that particular hold. I don't know how Gus can fight in jeans and Flair as well. Oh, hang on. It's done. Instantly there. Gus picking up the W, moving on to round 2. Was there much of a surprise? We know what Gus is like, this guy. King of the Ring. Took it all the way to the finale last time. Obviously, Gus doesn't do endurance. He's told me this. He doesn't do endurance. He's not built to go 20 minutes in the ring with people. He's built to go 5 minutes in the ring with people. There will be no Iron Man match at the finale of this King of the Ring. Right, so the first of 2 Queen of the Ring fights tonight. And I believe it's another debut. I think it's a debut anyway. Like I said, may have fought on Crash Course in the last week. Like, there's been too many new people, I'm not too sure. I don't think I've seen a fight before though. Azrael? I can't remember the name. I forgot the name. I can't remember. I need to see the name before I tell you it. But yeah, very pumped up, feeling buzzed. Queen of the Ring, obviously. We've had a few debuts tonight, so hopefully this one will go a little bit more in the favour of Miss Gomez. Going against Carrie Saturn, of course. And Saturn is a established fighter in the women's division. Obviously the wife of Jet. Need I say more? Repping Brazil as well. A lot of respect. Carrie Saturn, a very bubbly character, always filled with adrenaline, like she's down 20 Red Bulls. Ready to bring the fight to Gomez tonight. Then we're going to get this matchup underway then. Same rules apply, Queen of the Ring. Cage, 2 ways to win the fight, submission or KO. Which of these two ladies will get the W tonight? We're about to find out. Like I said, there is one more after this. Heidi going against Sophia Crimson. Interesting hold here from Carrie. Don't think it's going to affect Gomez at all. Carrie now going to go top rope. Use the cage to her advantage. Obviously we can't afford real steel cages, so we rent them off WWE. That's why you see the logos there. Nasty kick here from Carrie, and she's going to do the move that is despised here over at SCW. We almost became accustomed to it again. And then Dean Magnum just went crazy. Dean Magnum just went absolutely ham. And easily given the SCW Nation the most boring match we've ever seen in our life. They call that a title defense. I call that a shame. A big shame. Carrier with the on strikes, but Gomez getting out of it and now just laying on some herself. And yeah, I believe that Gomez is signed to Crash Course to Tuesday nights. Would be an interesting addition to have on Thursdays for sure, but knowing our man Joseph Sears, and I do know Joseph C as well, he's probably scoped it up quicker than I could ever dream of. Getting a lot of these new guys, obviously Nathan, signed over to Crash Course. I mean, we brought back Ray Dunleavy last night. A very controversial move for a controversial GM. You know how cheese rolls. Jake Brex wanted to end Royal Guards. You end Royal Guards, I'll bring back your nightmare. I mean, Brex did technically get the W, but we're gonna ignore that. Carry now. Arm up in the air, but watch your back. Miss Gomez has some plans. Gonna go for another submission. Proper ready to fight. You know, she's got the feet wraps on, like she ain't even wearing shoes. She is ready to fight. She is as prepared as they come. Another submission now on Carrie Saturn. Carrie managing to outlast. Managing to get through, and it's just going to be rinse and repeat. Miss Gomez just continuously going for the same thing. Hey, if it works, but it needs to work. If it doesn't work, you're going to do a Dean Magnum. It's going to be boring. We don't want to watch some boring matches. It's not what we're here for. Oh, God. Okay. Gomez is falling down. I started this fight a Gomez fan. I'm ending this fight a little bit upset. Nasty punch there, bloody hell. Carrie Saturn pretty much just getting ragdolled at the moment. Not working out for her. Now just some ground and pound from Miss Gomez. Textbook, really. Oh, and that's a nasty strike, and it's knocked Carrie out. Whoa. Massive punch there from Gomez, picking up the W, and congratulations. Moving forward to Queen of the Ring round 2. Please do not repeat moves in round 2 though. I have a lot of hope that you're not going to do that. But yes, massive congratulations.
What more can I say? Hey, yo, what more can I say? This be my combination, hustle, no hesitation. You know it's understated when they calling me the great. Yeah, listen, what more can I?
Make sure you go on to SCWATTIRE/myshopify.com to pick up the latest threads. Good deals on Christmas. Get a tenner off any order over £40. That's where Heidi picked up her drip, as you can see. Heidi, obviously previous women's champion, won a Rumble. Lost the championship to Jazz Shawbridge way back when. I believe overdose of violence. No. Cold Day in Hell, potentially. Heidi, though, very impressive. Unfortunately, I believe she's a member of the ACA now, so I'm not going to say too much about that. Don't want to get myself in trouble. But yeah, still impressive wrestler for sure. She has shown up at every single performance and put her name on the map. You know, there's a lot of female wrestlers, especially in the last couple of months. We've had a lot more female wrestlers try and put their name in stone here at SCW, and it's not an easy competition because you would look at the female roster and see the same sort of superstars being booked week in and week out, so it's hard to try and get yourself in that list of names that will be booked, that will be used. And I feel like Sophia, better than anybody, has done this. As I said, no championships. Obviously is the SCW Women's Tag Team Champion at the moment. That championship potentially being collapsed at the end of the year, but it will be collapsed with Sophia and Jazz. Hell of a reign that they've had over 4 months of being champions. We wouldn't like to see anyone else as champions. When we do put that championship to bed, it goes, yeah, I'm not going to say it goes to bed with that. that would have been a weird segue right there. You know what I mean. Look, the championships are just going to lay to rest with them. That's the word I should have went for. Okay, so match 5 of 5 underway. Sophia Crimson, Heidi Sugarbeck, I believe it is. We can't see her last name anymore, so it's hard to remember. I believe it was like Sugarbeck, something like that. If you say it quicker, it's easier to pretend that you're pronouncing it right. That's what I've learned, anyway. But yeah, Sophia Crimson, obviously, if she's the wife of Jake, which I'm sure she is, I don't know why she said if. You know, there's a lot of divorces going on at the moment. But she, and they have different last names, right? Sophia Crimson, Jake Breck, so you don't know, do you? Anything could be going on. But yeah, obviously, Jake Brex is a talent in the MMA division, and would probably teach Sophia a few things if needed to tighten up her arsenal in a match like this. Heidi, just an overall powerhouse, as you can see. I mean, what a clean knockout, though, from Gomez in that last fight. That was beautiful. A punch to end it all. Make sure you stay tuned after this fight. There may be a 10-man rumble, a little Christmas rumble going on. What will they win? I don't know. A mid-card title shot? Everyone needs a mid-card title in their life every now and again. You know, if you even class the Interstar as a mid-card title, that's up to you. King of the Ring obviously will continue Wednesday this week. Everything in SCW continues as normal. A lot of people are wondering because it's Christmas, you know, what's going to happen. The shows will go on. Do not stress. Heidi now looking for a submission on Sophia. Don't think it's going to be enough though, Sophia managing to get out of it. Now Heidi is launching Sophia across the ring there. Look at these kicks there, straight to the chest. Sophia back up to her feet. Nasty strikes there. Now she's going to go for a hold. It's done straight away. Sophia advancing and will be going against Miss Gomez then. Round 2. Hell of a performance, and this one was done pretty quickly. Wow.
Here is your winner.
But yeah, like
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 10 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania.
okay then, so here we are to end things the right way. A 10-man rumble. I mean, we got to love a rumble here at SCW. A chance for a shot at the Interstar or potentially the Havoc or Cage Championship. A big opportunity. 10 wrestlers. Jamie Storm will be taking the walk down first. Obviously, a newer cat in this industry, but he's been an interesting one to say the least. Success. ACA, unfortunately. I'm not, too pleased to see that, but we move. We move.
Introducing the individual
Mr. Joe Bollingham, the new Cage champion, do not forget. Hell of a performance in that chamber. Gave it everything and came out on top. Looking to do the same, coming out second in this Rumble. What a statement if he wins this as well. Right, so here we go. 2 guys in the ring so far, Joe and Jamie. These guys actually teamed up on Mayhem. I think it was Jamie's first fight. These guys actually teamed up together. And with Gus alongside them, I went against RG, picked up the W. It was a memorable fight for sure. So interesting to see these two go at each other now. Jamie's still on there, but a little suplex and counting down who's coming up third. We're going to have Jay O'Grady then, the Golden Contract winner. Was wondering if he was going to cash in tonight. Doesn't seem like it was going to happen. He's waiting for a better time. The right moment. A nasty kick there from Jamie Storm. Laying it on to Joe Bollingham. O'Grady obviously buzzed. Ecstatic with his win. Not really interested, I suppose, in Interstar or Havoc Championship shot would be good. And you've got the baby Zach Adams. Obviously, we do love Zach Adams. I don't know if the baby, well, they saw it walking down the ramp. They saw it walking down the ramp. A little nod to the past. Four guys in this. Another guy coming up. This was very fast, I gotta say. The January Rumble, obviously, will have a little bit more of a gap between everyone coming out. 30-man Rumble, 20-woman Rumble. We're looking forward to it. LC coming out 5th tonight. Jay O'Grady there just punching the hell out of, I think that's Jamie Storm, yeah. Zach Adams in the white. LC getting the better of Joe Bullingham, and Joe laying sort of in that safe zone. The bottom rope, you're quite safe there, you ain't got to worry. He's coming out sick. Alex Storm coming out sick in this. Alex Storm probably wanted to try and get the W, pick up that Interstar Championship. I think that would be an interesting opportunity for him. Obviously, previous Mayhem, he's going to have the opportunity to go against Jeff Saturn. The winner of those two will have a future World Heavyweight Championship shot, so it's a big opportunity. LC and Zach Adams. LC just dropping the elbows. Disrespect there from LC. Big Gus then coming out 7th in this. The absolute tank. Had a fight earlier on against Flair and not done yet. Leaning against the ropes. And Gus is eliminated first. The Cage champion Joe Bullingham, for sort of surprising everybody there. And yeah, wow. I mean, Gus has another fight tonight. He's worried, probably seeing Jay O'Grady. You don't know what Jay's plans are. He could cash in right at the end of this. DJ Assassin coming up 8th. We love our man DJ. Rocking the Christmas jacket, walking down the ramp. 2K disappointing everyone by just not showing anyone's cool entrance, but it's all good. The boys, as it says on the back of DJ's attire there. Sort of ruined my office, but we'll let that be. The man from Leeds. Coming out 9th then, Santa Thunder. What? Oh, this is Nathan Thunder then. Here we go, look at him. He's good, I love it. He's come prepared. He's actually turned up, he's showed up. Go on, Nathan, get the elim straight away as well. I like that. Fair play. He's keen, full send with the Santa outfit. I like that. I admire the efforts put into it. Zach Adams managing to get out of it though and not getting eliminated. Gus, the only guy eliminated. And before number 10 comes out, I think we're going to have to see someone get eliminated. LC in the corner. Jay O'Grady. Gonna eliminate LC. O'Grady on a proper high at the moment, and another elimination. Oh dear. I'm not sure who that was. But someone has been sent to the Shadow Realm. Oh, Alex Storm. Alex Storm is out to it. Gives room for number 10. Big strikes here from Jamie Storm. And Joe is going to eliminate. I keep watching like half and half. So DJ Assassin just eliminated there, sorry. From Joe Bullingham, number 10. Will be coming out Jay O'Grady laying in the safe zone. Joe went over the top rope, I believe. And yes, the rumours are true, ladies and gentlemen. People have been tweeting it. People have been asking, is Baron Urena back? Yes, he is. So here we go. I was going to say all 10 guys in this, but all 10 guys have at least walked down the ramp. A few eliminated. Baron Urena, of course, exciting to see him back here at SCW. Jay O'Grady sort of going into Zach Adams and Jamie Storm, sorry. Zach Adams pointing at the camera, trying to get that money shot. Jamie Storm and Zach Adams. Zach Adams with that nasty kick. Baron there with a lovely standard moonsault. All these guys hoping to get that respective brand mid-title opportunity. Go against the likes of Joe Bunningham, Lance Sawyer, if you're on Tuesdays, or obviously Jake Brex. Jake Brex if you're on Thursdays, and then Jamie Storm has just been eliminated. Jake Storm, bloody hell, imagine if Jake joined the Storm Society there. Looks like Baron Urena could have a short trip here tonight. Could it be Nathan helping as well? Defenseless is Baron, and he gets eliminated. Now it's Jay O'Grady, Nathan Thunder, and Zach Adams, baby. Jay O'Grady's fired up. Nathan throwing Jay to the corner here. Zach Adams back up to his feet. I don't think Nathan's going to have it in him to try and get rid of Jay. Imagine Jay does this double time. Stunner though from Nathan. Nathan in control. Rocking the Santa attire. Feeling the Christmas spirit. Zach Adams now looking to try and get rid of Nathan. Jay going to join in. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Jay O'Grady, Zach Adams, the two guys left in this. Going to give each other an opportunity, a chance to sort of recover, get a bit of energy. Zach Adams, previous Interstar champion. Both of these guys rocking Crash Course at the moment, so going to take either the Caged or Havoc championship, depending on what Joseph Sears decides. Then it looks like Zach Adams going to go to eliminate Jay O'Grady. No, okay. Interesting. He had the opportunity there maybe to end it. Capitalise, but wasn't interested. O'Grady now to the corner. Zach Adams going to try and get this again. Could it be now? It is! Whoa! Big statement there from Zach Adams. Wow, and congratulations to Zach Adams, obviously. What a performance, and like I said, it's been a sort of quiet couple of months for him, so he's probably glad to get this. Well done and congratulations. Happy holidays to everyone, and we will see you on Tuesday, tomorrow night, for Crash Course.